Dear Diary, should I get layers or not? Really, I'm really debating. What do you think? I do like my hair now, but I feel like might as well while it's short I do something. Also, you guys stare at my face more than I do, so I want to ask you. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. We'll be back after 너는 너무 예뻐 by Be Heart.
처음 봤을 때부터 시선이 멈췄어. 아무 말 못하고 웃기만 했잖아. 너를 고인이 내 맘 다 가져간 걸. 매일 네 생각에 잠 못 드는 걸. 너는 너무 예뻐 말로 다 못할 만큼. 너는 너무 예뻐 눈이 부셔서 난 숨이 막혀. 너는 너무 예뻐 시간이 멈춘 것 같아. 너는 너무 예뻐 이 순간을 난 놓칠 수 없어. 네가 웃는 그 순간 모든 게 빛나고 평범한 하루도 영화가 돼버려. 너는 알고 있니 내 맘 다 가져간 걸. 매일 이 생각에 잠 못 드는 걸. 너는 너무 예뻐 말로 다 못할 만큼. 너는 너무 예뻐 눈이 부셔서 난 숨이 막혀. 너는 너무 예뻐 시간이 멈춘 것 같아. 너는 너무 예뻐 이 순간을 난 놓칠 수 없어. 오늘 밤 너와 함께 거리 위를 걸으며 네 손 꼭 잡고서 영원히 말할 거야. 너는 너무 예뻐 말로 다 못할 만큼. 너는 너무 예뻐 눈이 부셔서 난 숨이 막혀. 너는 너무 예뻐 시간이 멈춘 것 같아. 너는 너무 예뻐 이 순간을 난 놓칠 수 없어.
That was 너는 너무 예뻐 by Be Heart. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. Dum bum bum. Hi guys. Dio says you're charmed. Your charm helped me on today's exam, 42 out of 45. I need more of your charm for tomorrow's presentation and then Wednesday's exam. Hey, you pay for your charm and stream the magic song. Alrighty? Alrighty. E says a full fringe would look cool on Iris. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get a full fringe, like bangs, straight bangs. Yeah. I wanted to when I was younger, but yeah, so many people just tell me I just have to go with the whole like long hair look, blah blah blah. So ever since I was younger, I never had crazy hairstyles. I had this one hairstyle where I went blonde for like a short film that I filmed, but that was the only crazy thing I did, and I don't think I'll ever do it again. Okay, let's see what else. There's stuff you guys are saying. Rick says, pretty pure face Iris, because Hardy said, almost week 3 of no makeup Iris. Yeah, guys, I don't think I've ever went this long without wearing makeup, because I think it's the first time in like, I don't even know how many years, because I think I used to always put on at least makeup once a week, at least. Maybe when I was a trainee, I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, maybe when I was a trainee, that was like the last time when I didn't wear makeup for so long. Just like lipstick was the only thing I wore to like practice. And it's strange because now I'm working every day and it's almost week 3. Whoa, it's been that long since I had my skin problem, my skin allergy thingy. I didn't know. It's about time that I become better, huh? Yeah, hopefully. Oh, time's fast. I'm just realizing it's gonna be 2026 soon, but let's not talk about it. The Gaia says, when's the first anniversary of Heart Attack? The first anniversary of Heart Attack is October 7th, and it is on a Tuesday because we started on a Monday, so obviously it's a Tuesday. What else is happening? Nothing. I know there's the whole like Thanksgiving, like Chuseok holidays coming up in Korea, which by the way this year is insane because it's like 10-day holiday. I don't know about other teams, but for Heart Attack we do have some days where we're gonna be recording and some days when we will be live. So I will update you guys because we really couldn't rest a lot recently. At least I like rest after the show, but a lot of our team, they don't get to rest. So I'm glad we have this little pocket vacation available. E says, no, I'm still processing 2020. Yes, I'm still processing 2022. 2022. But I think I like myself the most right now, so I don't have big regrets, but I wish it was 2020 and I was myself right now. But I guess we all think the same thing. Yeah, our 1 year is on Chuseok, which means it's kind of inevitable for us to celebrate. We have to celebrate, and it's 1 year since Heart Attack and Pretty and all that jazz, so it means a lot for us. So guess what, guys? Iris is gonna be working on 1 year on our Chuseok, so I will be in the studio live for our 1 year anniversary. So you guys should come and celebrate with us. Ian says you deserve a rest, Iris and team. We will be resting as much as possible this Chuseok holiday, but we will still be here to say hi because 10 days is way too long for you guys to be absent from Iris' face, right? And I care about your health. I care about your happiness. So I shall be here. Okay, guys? I care about you. And I know you're gonna basically D-word if I'm not here for 10 days. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is Bounce by Lee Jun-young.
지금부터 falling down 낭떠러지 같지만 쉬어 뒤집으면 like trampoline 일생 단 한 번의 chance 물러서지 않아 난 이미 accelerate me right in 실패 what is that 골라가장 나서는 extreme game 7 days a week 요동치는 grind for who I wanna be 왠지 붙은 네 느낌 세상을 올라타 겁없이 가장 자유로운 패닉 날 더 강하게 할 때는 Scream louder 가속이 붙어 땅에 닿을 찰나 Never don't stop Drop and jumping on bounce 중력을 거부해 bounce 원하는 대로 해 bounce 깊이 더 높이 living 가져오듯 우린 break the rule bounce Move side to side 계속 rebound Put your hands up fly 들뜨는 심장 소리 There's no limit 뭐하게 더 bounce Never ever ever 뭐만 살아 hit like that Doesn't matter 추락도 treat like that Turn the night 불규칙해져 간 떨림 깡깡나 속이고 try I'm keeping it hard 가득 찬 fever 있는 힘껏 벽돌을 휘어버려 몰랐었던 말을 또 믿어 We go going all night 나서게 번진 도파민 심장이 울려 대원 없이 가장 자유로운 패닉 jumping on bounce 중력을 거부해 bounce 원하는 대로 해 bounce 깊이 더 높이 living 가져오든 우린 break the rule bounce move side to side 계속 rebound put your hands up fight 들뜨는 심장 소리 there's no limit 너무하게 더 bounce bounce 우린 bounce with me 더 세게 발을 구를수록 우린 bounce with me 멀리 솟아가 전부 점이 되면 별거 없잖아 bounce 가볍게 생각해 bounce 왜 나를 의심해 bounce 갑갑한 싸우죠 멀리 가져오든 우린 break the rule bounce move side to side 계속 rebound put your hands up and fight 들뜨는 심장 소리 there's no limit 너무하게 더 bounce
Arirang
Radio.
You guys are listening to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. Let's talk about what we do on our show. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. So it's art news, but we're Heart Attack, so it's Heart News. And then we have Heart of the Day, where we ask you guys a question every day. And today's question, as usual, was uploaded on our Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. Check out our stories from Monday to Friday. And today's question was, what's your favorite type of cake? I can't believe I didn't ask you guys this yet, but what's your favorite type of cake? It could be any type of cake, but if it's weird cake, I will probably judge you. But still, I like judging. And I don't know if you guys like being judged, but I like judging. So please be brutally honest. Come on over and tell us what your favorite cake is. But how wrong could you go with cake, right? I'd be surprised if you surprised me with your cake choices. If you also want to send me a message, you guys can do so on our send message board or our email at heartattackarirang@gmail.com, and I will be reading them in a bit. In hour 2 today, we have Travel Diaries joined by Professor Cynthia Yu. We will be traveling around Korea together so that the next time you visit Korea, you guys have loads of things to do. And also, I just want to mention the season change is happening on October 1st, which is next week, Wednesday. So let me remind you what's happening at Heart Attack. No big changes, but we are shuffling our days around. So on Monday, we will be having Sweetheart with Boitello, where we talk about Korean food. And on Tuesdays, we will be having AAA, where we talk about Korean cinema and media. On Wednesdays, we'll be having Open Heart, our interview segment. On Thursdays, we will be joined by Professor Cynthia on Travel Diaries. And on Friday, we will be joined by actor Han Gi-chan for DBDB Learning Korean Together. But next week is a kind of half week, so it's a little weird because we're starting our new change on a Wednesday. So this is what next week's going to look like. On Monday, we're going to be having AAA. On Tuesday, we're going to be having Travel Diaries as usual. On Wednesday, we will be having Open Heart because it is the change. But on Thursday, we're still going to be having Boitello in the studio because if not, we'll be missing a week of Boitello and Cynthia would be having to come in twice a week. So yeah, we're going to still be having Boitello on Thursday. And on Friday, we will be joined by Han Gi-chan for DBDB. So yeah, I know it's a little confusing, but I'm sure you guys will get the hang of it. I will make sure to let our team know to post an official announcement on our Instagram so that you guys can check it out whenever you guys are lost. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is 내가 아니라도 by Chuho.
사랑이었다 별거 없던 내 하루에 빛이 돼준 단 한 사람 나보다 나를 더 아껴주던 너를 그땐 왜 몰랐을까? 행복이었다 다시는 없을 것 같던 잠시나마 행복했었다 다른 사람 곁에 있는 널 생각해 본 적 없지만 이젠 너를 보내줘야 할 것 같아 내가 아니라도 눈부시게 사랑받았을 너라서 그 소중한 시간을 나와 함께 해줘서 고마웠어 예쁘고 아름다웠던 너의 그날에 함께했던 그 모든 순간이 행복했어 내 전부였다 무엇도 바꿀 수 없던 우리라서 행복했었다 다른 누구라도 나보다 더 좋은 사람 만나서 이젠 나를 잊고 행복하게 살아 내가 아니라도 눈부시게 사랑받았을 너라서 그 소중한 시간을 나와 함께 해줘서 고마웠어 예쁘고 아름다웠던 너의 그날에 함께했던 그 모든 순간이 행복했어 어두웠던 내 하루에 빛이 되어주던 그날들을 어떻게 잊고 살아 과분했던 너라는 사람을 만나 누구보다 사랑했었다 내가 아니었다면 눈부시게 사랑받았을 너란 걸 이 세상에 누구보다 더 잘 알아서 미안했어 너와 함께한 날들이 더 말할 게 있을까 행복한 기억만 가져갈게
September 23rd, Tuesday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Today is the seasonal marker Chubun, the autumn equinox, when day and night are the same length. After this point, nights gradually become longer, signaling the true start of autumn. Unlike yesterday's clear skies, today looks cloudy, but inland areas will continue to enjoy crisp autumn weather. Daytime highs will be slightly warmer than yesterday, reaching 27 degrees Celsius in Seoul and Changwon and 28 degrees Celsius in Gwangju. Tomorrow, strong rain is expected across the country as cold northern air meets warm southern air. 11-year-old violinist Kim Yeona has become the youngest ever winner of the 59th Antonin Dvorak International Youth Radio Competition. According to concert organizer Coco Classic, she won first place on the 13th local time in Prague, Czech Republic. The competition, jointly hosted by the Dvorak Prague Festival and Czech Radio, seems to discover talented young musicians under 16 in strings and piano and under 18 in wind instruments. About 60 musicians from Europe, Asia, and the US participated this year. As first prize winner, Kim Yeona received 5,000 euros, a professional recording opportunity at Czech Radio, and a performance slot at the South Bohemia Festival. Born in 2014, she has already drawn attention as a rising violinist, having won first place as the youngest competitor at the 2023 Zhuhai Mozart International Youth Competition and the Berlin Rising Star Grand Prix International Music Competition, along with its grand cash prize. The group Tuasu has confirmed their comeback on October 13th and surprised fans by releasing a pre-release track. On the evening of the 22nd, they dropped Head, Shoulders, Knees, Toes, a pre-release single from their fourth mini-album Play Hard. With its heavy hip-hop beat and raw vocal energy, the song hints at a bold new direction for Tuas. The full album, Play Hard, will be released on October 13th, about 6 months after their third mini-album, Try With Us, in April, which proved their popularity with the hit track, Isn't It Cool to Run With Your Heart? They also successfully debuted in Japan this past July, strengthening their global fan base. But this comeback, Tuas is expected to cement their fast-rising popularity. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs. This is Head, Shoulders, Knees, Toes by Tuas and Bim Bam Boom by Rocket Punch.
두발 밑에 spark pop up 암박하다가 느껴 리듬 저처럼 빈간 따지는 땡겨 come on yes son 어울린 주민은 다 되지 아민 넘겨 내 손 시선 참아 비친 내 시선 Let me shower at the best 식지 않은 passion Enjoy 간단한 내 방식 Who can do me be me 잡힐 듯한 걸 스키참 mirror up speaker volume up 심장 박동 뻥뻥 커져가 다리 맞춰가 소리 높여서 머리부터 발까지 난 좀 더 getting strong Head, shoulders, knees and toes Head, shoulders, knees and toes 즐겨 Head, shoulders, knees and toes 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 부딪혀 한계 부서내 Watch me now 포기할 줄 몰라 난 Keep in mind what I like 가빠지 좀 더 맡겨봐 심장 더 깊은 곳에 듯이 달고 more Yeah 끌어올려 소화해 준비해서 널 위해 목표 겨눠 갈수록 깨어나 요즘에 있는 time 날 끝까지 가게 하는 sign 좀 더 거침없이 되고봐 빛을 burning burning 태워봐 Ooh, on the stage on my way 깊이 빠져들어 기다렸어 이 순간 so I just apply 나를 던져 점점 멀리 fly 세진 내꽉 전율하는 bones 기분 좋은 떨림 속 난 좀 더 getting strong Head, shoulders, knees and toes Head, shoulders, knees and toes 즐겨 Head, shoulders, knees and toes 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 Overheated, 맘 깊이 짚어지는 fire 끊임없이 번져가지 감당 못하다 뻔물 활활 타오르게 둘래 주체 못해 not enough
더 멋지게 기분 좀 떨림 느껴지니 원한다면 거짓 없이 날 보여줄게 내 맘에 울림 느껴지게 고요한 하늘 높이 날아 올라 yeah 이 세상 끝까지 모두가 놀라게 기대해도 좋아 뻔하지 않잖아 시작할게 멋지게 끝을 모르게 울려퍼져 빈 밤부 귓가에 맴도는 종소리가 나 지금 뜨거워지는 맘이 설레나 지금 이제 우리 정확해 여기 두근두근거리게 따라오라 그치 oh yeah 모두 너라 그치 oh yeah 바로 그때 시간이 멈추지 더 예쁘게 춤추지 불 보듯 뻔하지 너 내게 빠지고 있다고 순간이 원하게 우리 시작이 찬란하게 태양처럼 가슴이 더욱 타오르게 고요한 하늘 높이 날아 올라 yeah 이 세상 끝까지 모두가 놀라게 기대해도 좋아 뻔하지 않잖아 시작할게 멋지게 끝을 모르게 울려퍼져 나도 이런 기분 맛있지 마치 아이스크림 같은 걸 상상해 상해 feeling 빈만 붕붕붕붕 우린 통할 줄 알았지 마치 lightning 같은 걸 짜릿한 feeling 빈만 붕붕붕붕 빈방구 24시간이 모자른 것만 같아 수놓고 넘어 너를 알 것만 싶어 달빛 아래 설레 불꽃 놀이처럼 보여줘 색다르게 잊지 못하게 울려퍼져 빈 밤부 귓가에 맴도는 종소리가 나 지금 뜨거워지는 맘이 설레나 지금 이제 우리 정확해 여기 두근두근거리게 나도 이런 기분 맛있지 마치 아이스크림 같은 걸 상해 feeling 빈방붕붕붕 우린 통할 줄 알았지 마치 lightning 같은 걸 짜릿한 feeling 빈방붕붕붕
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day.
I want to stay, but I need
We
to
ask you
go.
guys a question and you guys give me an answer on our Instagram, so come follow us at heartattack_Arirang. Today's question was, what's your favorite type of cake? Am I gonna perhaps sneeze? Nope. My favorite type of cake, I talked about this a few days ago, but I absolutely adore the red velvet cake from Magnolia Bakery. I like it because it has buttercream on it, not cream cheese. And then, this is like, I should gatekeep, but, and then there's this carrot cake sold at a specific bakery in Korea that I absolutely love. And this place is called, I think I mentioned it on Travel Diaries, so I'll just talk about it. It's called Sesi Sela, my favorite carrot cake. And I also really like Victoria sponge cake, which is really rare in Korea. They don't really have it. And I just like cake in general, but I think my absolute favorite thing would be the red velvet cake. So let's see what you guys are saying. The first answer is from Siska No, wait. Oh, we had a lot of. Never mind. The first message is from Adam sending a picture. Something like this. Ooh, it's like a soft cake with cream and some berries. Next is Nam. Any strawberry cake's okay. I can eat this for 3 meals. Well, Nam, that was how I was living for 20 something years, and look what happened to me now. So don't eat cake for meals. Benny says cake roll. What's a cake roll? It's rolled up cake. I know it was a trend recently. Lawson says shmoo tort. It's from Manitoba in Canada. Well, first of all, Lawson Cherpaco, are you Canadian? And also, secondly, I have not heard about this, which makes me kind of feel weird because I'm Canadian and I thought I had enough Canadian desserts growing up. So let me search it up. Shmoo tort. Wow, it's a thing. I'm so sorry, but there was a little piece of me inside thinking you made this name up. Shmoo tort is a Canadian dessert. It is not too famous, but it is known around the west side, especially in Manitoba. It is made with whipped cream and brown sugar and nuts, like an angel food or sponge cake. Interesting. Why have I not tried this before? Because it sounds very good. What was I missing out? Why wasn't I eating this in Canada? Is it just because I wasn't in Manitoba? Interesting. Kevin says Black Forest cake. Oh, I like Black Forest cake, but they kind of have to be cheap. You guys know what I'm talking about? If a Black Forest cake is fancy, I don't want it. I want it to be like a supermarket Black Forest cake with like canned cherries. Ariane says cheesecake, to be more specific, the one my late grandma used to make. Cheesecake. I could do a whole nother question about what's your favorite cheesecake. There's so many cheesecakes out there. Steve says a burnt almond cake, coffee crunch, Saint Honore, strawberry shortbread, or Black Forest cake. Ooh, you're a cake eater, I see. You like some cake? Burnt almond cake, is that a thing or is it something you... It's a thing! Burnt almond. I shouldn't have just searched up burnt almond. Oh, here it is. Wait, this looks good, and why haven't I tried it before? Random story. I once burnt almonds. So I threw it in the oven. It got burnt. So you know what I did? I thought to myself, oh, I should throw it out. So I brought it to the sink and I put it inside like the disposal bag. But this is the first time I'm talking about this story to anyone. And I'm actually getting real shivers right now. So I put it in the disposal bag, but it was so hot that every single almond that I put in the disposal bag, and the disposal bag was empty, okay? Every single almond I put in there melted the bag and it created a small almond-like hole. So imagine like 30, 40 burnt almonds all creeping out of a disposal bag at once, making these insanely disturbing holes, and they're just like coming out of the bag. I don't have trypophobia, but that moment I'm still getting shivers right now. Oh my gosh. I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. It was like the most trypophobic, disturbing experience I ever had as a child, and it still really haunts me when I look at almonds. And I can't believe I didn't talk about the story before, but since it haunted me, really hoping it haunts you as well. We're in this together, right? Leon says Chicago style cheesecake. Tigashir says German chocolate with coconut pecan frosting. Oh, I could use anything coconutty right now. Dazen says, depends on my mood. Times I love sweet as chocolate. Other times I like sour like lemons. Oh, I like citrusy cake as well. Yeah. Keyshawn says cheesecake. Geek Diggy says, Iris, how old were you when you did this? That's such a Tongseng thing to do. It was when I was in Canada, so like elementary school. Leon says that sounds like a horror movie story. Yeah. No, I'm actually like, I feel sick right now thinking about that experience. I got goosebumps all over. Like I could still feel it. It was a really weird experience. Mongo says a chiffon cake. Ricky says maybe cheesecake or ice cream cake. Bonus points if there's mango. Mango ice cream at a, I don't know about America, but there was like this. So the boba places I went to in Vancouver had mango boba and also mango ice cream boba. And it really made a big difference because the mango ice cream was so good. I don't know if they use the same mango ice cream there, but it tasted the same wherever I went. And it's so good. Simsound says, I can eat a whole poppy seed meringue cake by myself. That probably won't happen to me in Korea. Because if you guys don't know, poppy seeds, you can't bring them over to Korea. But I'm curious what these taste like. I mean, I've tried poppy seeds when I was in Canada and like madeleines and stuff, like poppy seed or like lemon cake and stuff, but meringue cake, Paulina says velvet cake and Italian mascarpone pear cake. Pear cake. Raquel says it's like those toads that give birth through holes on their backs. I really shouldn't have read that. I'm regretting this. Wait, can we say something sweet now? Because I keep constantly getting shivers and I feel really bad for talking about that story and I shouldn't have because it really disgusted some of you guys as well. So I want to apologize. Oh my gosh. Olga says, I like pretty cakes. I do too, Olga. I like pretty stuff. For sure. SB says lemon pound cake. Ooh, but it has to be extra sour. Okay. Lemon pound cake. Or moist red velvet cake has to be buttercream or else it's a crime. Well, somebody was paying attention to our lives. Crash already says red velvet cake. With what? Laho says red velvet. With what cream? Ryan says chocolate cake, mocha cake, red velvet cake, ice cream cake. Ice cream cakes are so rare nowadays. Kind of sad. Agent sent a picture of a cake that's green. Is this melon cake? Onde cake. I have not heard about this. I think the name is definitely worth a search. Did I even say it right? Onde is made with coconut coating. Yeah, with sugar. I'm trying to translate it in like English while I'm reading in another language. So interesting. I like coconut. Next. Oh, okay. Filled with palm sugar and coated in grated coconut. Robin says marzipan cake. I read this. I remember reading this on A Heart of the Day, and I remember not knowing what it is. Matthew says carrot cake. Siska says anything with fruit. Lemon cake, strawberry cheesecake, fruit pie. San says strawberry. Dracula says red velvet, chocolate fudge, cheesecake, apple tart, muffins, pain au chocolat, donuts. Clara says cheesecake. Ooh, I was expecting I was expecting everybody to just say like chocolate or cheesecake. I'm glad you guys have diverse tastes. I was educated in cakeology today. Cakeology. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read your messages. This is 말해줘 by 그냥.
요즘 나 매일 아침마다 괜히 설레는 건 분명 너 때문일 거야. 언제나 같은 자리에서 나를 보며 웃어주는 네가 있잖아. 가끔 내가 멍하니 밖을 바라볼 때 하늘을 바라보는 게 아냐. 창문에 비친 네가 너무 예뻐서 눈을 뗄 수 없잖아. 말해줘 지금 나 너의 손을 잡아야 해. 아님 이대로 있어야 해. 망설이는 순간 널 놓치고 싶지 않아. 나는 내 맘 들킬까 겁나 널 밀어내기도 했어. 하지만 아무래도 말야 네가 없으면 난 안 될 것만 같아. 가끔 내가 이유 없이 너를 찾아갔을 때 아무 의미 없었던 게 아냐. 잠깐이라도 네가 보고 싶어서 어쩔 수가 없잖아. 말해줘 지금 나 너의 손을 잡아야 해. 아님 이대로 있어야 해. 망설이는 순간 널 놓치고 싶지 않아. 눈 딱 감고 나 고백할게. 널 많이 좋아해. 있잖아 사실 난 너를 처음 본 그날부터 좋아해. 사랑해 널 오늘은 꼭 말할 거야. 말해줘 지금 나 너의 손을 잡아야 해. 아님 이대로 있어야 해. 망설이는 순간 널 놓치고 싶지 않아. 눈 딱 감고 나 고백할게. 널 많이 좋아해.
That was 말해줘 by Kenyang. Let's check out your messages. Jacqueline says, Hi Iris, Heart Attack team and listeners. Happy autumn equinox. Am I saying that right? Equinox? It sounds right. If it's not right, I'm right. Iris, you asked for messages from listeners and I'm in full Halloween mood, so expect a lot of Halloween spam over the next few weeks. Yes, I love that because I'm in Halloween mood too, but I don't have enough energy to actually get into Halloween mood, but mentally I'm in Halloween mood. My sister bought me a pumpkin and a pumpkin balloon and I thought it would be fun to share. Have you ever carved a pumpkin before? Do you buy pumpkins for this time of the year? Can I request I'm Your Scary Movie by Iris? Cheers! We have a picture of a pumpkin balloon. Wait, I want that. I should go Halloween shopping, but Korea is a little different because in Korea, we don't really do Halloween like we do in other countries. So it's not really like a big holiday compared to other holidays here. So there's no like candy or holiday decorations at supermarkets already. Like even during October, we barely have any. Some. But we don't go as crazy as other places. So yeah, I have to go Halloween shopping. I also have to go shopping to change the decorations for Halloween. Unless that's like too much of a one-time thingy. Still thinking about it. Did I ever carve pumpkins? I actually did. I had a pumpkin carving thingy. Well, when you go to school in like America or my case Canada, don't they make you carve pumpkins? Which if I think about it now is kind of insane because why did they trust little kids with knives? I don't know. But when I was in like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, I think, I would always carve pumpkins. We would go to pumpkin patches. We would choose a pumpkin, bring it back, carve it. We would take the guts out of it. Why did they make us do that? Isn't that really dangerous? There was a kid in my class that like C-worded himself accidentally and it was like B-wording. But yeah, I remember when I was in kindergarten, I had a pumpkin project I did with my mom and my mom carved it and I brought it, but it was like a Hello Kitty carving. So it was like the outline of Hello Kitty and it was actually really good. And I expected our pumpkin to win, but it was too pretty. And the other kids made it really scary, so I was like, okay. I wish I could carve pumpkins again. It's kind of really hard to find carvable pumpkins in Korea because so many pumpkins in Korea are edible instead of carvable. So yeah. Let's see. Next message is from Keyshawn saying, "Hi Iris, I'm writing to inform you that I'm preparing to return home. My time spent exploring the diverse beauty of Korea, from the dynamic environment of Seoul to the more tranquil setting of Gyeongju, has been truly exceptional. Hi Iris, everyone. Thanks for your hard work. See you next time. Bye. I would like to request Idol's Unstoppable." Hi Keyshawn. Thank you for visiting us at Arirang. I saw you a few times when you came. We said hi. You gave me this cute pin from when you were in Jeju. I'm really glad you enjoyed your time in Korea. And I really encourage people to, if you guys aren't too busy, to come to Arirang building, because a lot of people come to see who they like, whoever they like, and as long as it's not a special day, I do come in through the lobby, so you could probably see me. Except the one thing is, you guys have to say hi to me, and you guys have to, like, firstly, I know you know my face, but I probably don't know your face, so you have to say hi to me first. And secondly, you have to tell me who you are, because I know a lot of people in this building, but also I have this thing where I don't recognize faces. So I always go through the game of, is it a fan or is it someone I've worked with, and am I being rude? So I always panic. So when someone says hi, I go like, hi. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, am I being rude or are they a fan? I play that risky game all the time. So please tell me if you're a listener of Heart Attack. Yeah. Once this guy was like, hi, and I was like, oh, hi, blah, blah. And he was like, do you not remember me? We worked together. And I was like, so I have this thing called aphantasia where I can't recognize faces, and it's literally like uncurable. And he was like, oh. So yeah. Well, thank you for your messages. Let's go listen to your song requests and I'll be back. Guys, can I say it? Is it officially time? Can I say it? Happy spooky season. We'll be back after we listen to these songs. This is I'm Your Scary Movie by Pretty Little Iris and Unstoppable by Idol. You actually know dressing up for Halloween was just away the evil monsters, but I don't see you in rain costumes. Does this mean you were waiting for me? I'm telling you I'm secretly decided. If I was gonna trick or treat you, darling, run away fast as you can. I'm your scary movie. Scary movie. You're gushing with light. You cover it with just a band-aid. Oh honey, clearly it ain't working. It's like we're living in a century where all of the movies are telling us zombies are fictionary. A bloody dawn, it's so systematic. You're fancying a life that's so ironic. Run away fast as you can. I'm your scary movie. Scary movie. Horror movie. 꿈야처럼
처음 시작해 휘말려버린 스토리 그 찰나 속을 그려낸 멈추지 못할 movie What am I, you and I 사랑이 뭔지 모른 채 we said 그저 널 만난 그날 밤 네가 스쳐간 그 눈코입술 fell away to make a break and I can never break Say I'm unstoppable 머리 위로 숨이 차오르고 You irreplaceable 모든 게 몰고 봄이 텐데도 난 이대로 지금 널 그대로 거세게 몰아쳐도 놓지 못할 love is you 두 손은 너의 봐 굴러가는 자전거 yeah. 눈부신 하늘 아래 다이아몬드 네 눈동자 밝게 빛나 What am I, you and I 사랑의 끝이 있다고 we said 널 만났던 그날 밤 네가 스쳐간 그 눈코입술 fell away to make a break and I can never break Say I'm unstoppable 머리 위로 숨이 차오르고 You irreplaceable 모든 게 몰고 봄이 텐데도 난 이대로 지금 널 그대로 거세게 몰아쳐도 놓지 못할 love is you 흠뻑 젖은 내게 Cover me with your hand and drag me back 나는 미쳐 피하지도 못한 채 까맣게 젖어가 더욱 진해져가 Say I'm unstoppable 머리 위로 숨이 차오르고 You irreplaceable 모든 게 몰고 봄이 텐데도 난 이대로 지금 널 그대로 거세게 몰아쳐도 놓지 못할 love is you Unstoppable, unstoppable, yeah
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Nuksan, and Sangwon area. Hi, Busan folks. It is time for hour 2 where we travel together mentally. Thank God it's a mental travel thingy, not a real travel thingy, because I don't like walking. But we will be joined by Professor Cynthia as usual. So if you want to travel with us together, just keep on listening. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back after Hyung by 놀아줘.
삶이란 시련과 같은 말이야 고개 좀 들고 어깨 펴자샤 형도 그랬단다 죽고 싶었지만 견뎌 보니 괜찮더라 마음껏 울어라 억지로 버텨라 내일은 내일에 해가 뜰 테니 바람이 널 흔들고 소나기 널 적셔도 살아야 갚지 않겠니 더 울어라 젊은 혼자란 느낄 테지 그 마음 형도 다 알아 짜샤 사람을 믿었고 사람을 잃어버린 자 어찌 너뿐이랴 마음껏 울어라 억지로 버텨라 내일은 내일의 해가 뜰 테니 울어가 젊은 인생아 져도 괜찮아 넘어지면 어때 살다
아리랑 라디오
Zoom Zoom Korean.